Hello everybody and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. So we had just come into this new zone and we were going to talk to our friends here. Let's do that first. Crier and Linux. Let's do it in ascending order. Hello? Okay.
I hope they're looking after the dam while I'm away.
I hope so too. We can ask a lot of stuff. Why did you decide to come here after all?
Given Byron's disappearance and the political struggle surrounding the Somnodrome, it seemed logical to adjust my priorities.
I like your accent. How was your relationship with Byron?
We respected each other and I supported him. We had our philosophical differences, of course. He placed much greater emphasis on the individual than I did, but overall I think he was our best bet. Still is, I hope.
As a leader? You haven't told me much about yourself.
That's because I find such conversations boring.
Boring? Okay. Let's see, what's your vision of the future?
Holistic, tech-assisted, communal utopia. I'd settle for nudging the needle.
Nudging the needle. I have heard what that, but I don't know what it means. Do you think the goal is a myth?
It's a myth, it's a symbol, but mostly, it's just a goal.
Are you South African? I don't know. Her accent sounds African. Their accent sounds African, sorry. What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
Not totally implausible. I wouldn't be able to resist taking a look.
Me too. That's all. Dude, I would want to know the theory of everything for sure. Hello, Crier.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Where are you from? Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important function in our society.
But you're
And
the
I'm
reporter.
dedicated to reporting the truth
Okay.
with accountability and responsibility.
I like you being here. What does responsibility mean in the context of your work?
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact.
Okay.
Serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives. That's not journalism anymore.
But would you censor news? I'm curious. What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Like me. You think the goal is a myth?
As a journalist, I think the line between speculation and disinformation is too thin for me to engage in guessing games.
Okay, I get that. That's all. Right, so guys, I am excited to be back. Let's start with one, shall we? Oh my god. The game looks even better today. How is that possible? These signs don't make any sense, I feel like. I mean, I guess the idea is whenever you come down a set of stairs, you want to see one. So in that kind of sense, in that term, it makes sense. Anyway, let's look at the servitor. Can I want to increase my FOV a little bit. Field of view. Frame rate. Blind, frame rate limit, gameplay, field of view. Here we go. Let's do 100, shall we? I want to see what that looks like. Apply. Yeah, okay. That's better. Okay, I like this a little better. That's pretty cool. Can you light that up? That's interesting. Let me see what's going on here. I need to get a blue laser over there, right? Am I supposed to put it over here? And then maybe something like this? Was this open before? What opens this one? I'm a little confused here. I know I can't take that one off because it's bolted down. I wonder if does this step on this? I'm curious. Does it stand on it? Okay. Okay, I need to make it so that it stands on top of this. And then I move this here, and then I have to do this, right? Wait, actually, it's more like this, right? Okay, so now. Okay, that's interesting. I like this new server design. Gonna add a lot of complexity. Alright. Let's go for number 2.
You're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything. Is the past what we thought it was? Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real at the end of the day is the present. And right now, what matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna, yeah, this is number 2. Let's go. What is this one called? Supportive apparatus. We gotta help Byron. Nope. Anything here for me to see? So I have to get a red one over here. That's kind of the goal. Okay. What else is in here? There's one connector there, and there's the servitor. Okay. I'm guessing it's gonna be something like this. And now I press this open. I bring that servitor out. Okay, that's okay for now. Let me take my connector back. Now I have my box. We're done with this place. Now I need to get a thing over there. I think it's gonna be like this. Put it here, put that connector there. Does it work like this? Let me see. It can't power itself. Okay, so let's try this for a second. Let's try this. Does this work? Okay, I got one more connector. Now I assume we're just gonna connect it up like this. Does this work? If I take the box, can I elevate this new connector and then do the connecting from there? It does in fact not work. Maybe I'm supposed to bring this over here. Let me see. Okay, that works. Right? It doesn't. Does this work? Okay, it does. Nice. I'm also wondering if I can get this box on top of that servitor and then place the connector on top of this. I'm not tall enough right now, but we'll get to it. Let's do number 3. Oh. Here we are immediately, it's pretty close. Automatic doors. I love that these spin. Very cool. Okay. This works. I'm gonna guess, hold on a second. I need to get blue over here and then red over here. Okay, so let's do something like this. And then I take this. It's like on the left side. Hold on. Let me just open this up. I can connect to the red from here. I just need to find a way to keep this open for now. Okay. I'm close. I need to get to the red from there, I think. I have the blue. What is this even doing? I have these 2 pieces, that's it. But now, this, I can get to red from here, but that's all. So I have to do it from there. I'm pretty sure. How do I get this guy over to that side? If I do this, and then I do this, and then I bring it back. So I'll pick that, and put it here. And then I'll pick this, and then put it here. It's on, but now I'm having trouble getting across, right? If I could jump over, maybe? What is this called? automatic doors. So the door has to be automatically done. How to do that? So this should be an easy puzzle, I think. With 2 pieces. Not many moving parts. So I have to set up this contraption so that need to stop. I assume. Let's bring this back over here. So I'm gonna assume I'll do this connected. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna connect this connector to that, and then this and that. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So connect that, and that, and that, and then do this. But we're gonna do this. Alright, I missed it. But there we go. So it works. I like this. Automatic doors. I dig it. Oh, that, dude, come on! I was through. Maybe I can put it a bit backwards. Put it like here. I'm just running through so that I don't miss it. Okay. Done. That's good. That's a good puzzle. I like these sort of puzzles. They're really smart and innovative. Alright, puzzle 3 done. Let's do puzzle 4. Hello, Yakut.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Sure, buddy. You can talk to me anytime.
I'm still struggling.
Yeah, me too.
I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive.
Honestly, same.
Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone.
I'm sorry, bro. It really is tough.
I've never really been good at dealing with death.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except
Honestly,
for pets. And
same for me.
even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
I still miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
A century? Oh my god. You are sentimental. Okay, I guess I understand what you're going through. I've only ever really lost one person in my life, other than through social means. I mean, I've had people leave my life, but not through death, obviously. My grandma died when I was small. That was kind of tough, but I don't know, I never really processed it. Death is... I've never had to deal with death, but I imagine it's hard.
When someone dies, it's this void.
Mm.
I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. And I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
She was alive. You can let go of the pain, but still care about the person. I guess, but it's so recent. I don't think this is right to say. Then don't let go. Use the pain as a foundation.
Interesting.
To build something.
I hadn't thought of pain as something you can use. If I can take the pain and use it to create something or to do something, maybe that's a way of not surrendering to death. Thanks, 1K.
Exactly.
I'm really going to think about that.
Thank you. You're welcome, but I needed to ask you about something else.
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh my god, there's so much. Guys, I need to stop for a second. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back. We were talking to Yakut. How's Bruce? I think that's the cat.
I hear he escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop.
Yes, it is the cat.
So apparently, he's
I would be afraid
great.
if it's not the cat.
I miss him, though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment. Lifts me up somehow.
I get what you mean, but my cat does not like me. My cat doesn't like anyone. Although, I guess the way of... Different cats have different ways of telling whether you like them. Whether they like you, I mean. For example, my cat follows my voice and comes inside when I tell her to. I think that's... It's nice to see that she recognizes me. Tell me something irrelevant. What are we talking about?
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos Principle.
Mellow Macaron.
It's called
Is this real?
Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
Wait, can I... Cretan Bronze Man's... Let me look that up. I'm curious if it's real. Cretan Bronze Man's... Cretan Bronze Man's... Nice.
I don't know if it's nice, but it's definitely the most understandable song on the album. There's another one which is called The Fish People Will Teach You How to Sing, Mr. Allen, which is 20 minutes long and was recorded underwater.
Okay. The Fish People... I feel like this is made up. The Fish People will teach you how to sing, Mr. Allen. Mellow Macaron. So I guess it's not real. I don't think it is real.
I
Is it
think
any
you
good?
need psychedelics to enjoy it, really. Maybe if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Okay. So I'm assuming everything related to Straton is myth, is within the game's universe, and everything else seems to be pretty true. Do you think the goal is just a myth?
Honestly, I'm not sure how I couldn't see it more clearly before. It doesn't match anything Alexander Drennan believed in, and continuing Drennan's legacy was Athena's whole point.
Yeah. Do you ever think about your own future?
On the one hand, there's so much we could do with the theory of everything. So many lives I could live. I have enough ideas for the next, 20,000 years, easily.
Really?
And that's just from 5 minutes of thinking about it.
That's cool.
On the other hand, Miranda's gone. So much hope, so much grief. I don't know how to balance that.
I'm sorry. Now that you solved the puzzle, would you like to try another one?
Nope, but at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
I'm really curious how these consciousnesses were created without the simulation. I'm not really sure. What do you think about Mayor Hermanus?
I think he's done his best. I don't disrespect him, but...
I'm so sorry, I skipped that by accident. That's all. I don't really care about Mayor Hermanus either. But that's okay. Let's go up this way. My PC is running better today. Jesus. Okay. No lags today.
You know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this, I thought we were better than them.
Really?
I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
Yeah.
We really are.
Human.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
I hope you're right. I really do.
It's funny how they're noticing that they are so similar to us just right now. They are exactly like us. I mean, it's surprising how much they are like us. So this is on for now. Oh, just deselect all this. Anything else to select there? Where's the blue laser? It's there? Okay. Okay, I kind of messed it up, I guess. Let's do this again. Okay, so now I think we need to go through there first. Let's see what's here. One box. We're done with that zone now. I'll teach you guys how I compartmentalize my problems. Now, remove this thing. What happens? Okay, it's gonna go back. Okay. So now I can do something like this. That and that. This should work. I get one more connector. And I don't know what these fans are for. Okay, I do. Okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Oh my goodness, does that work? Okay. So that, and then I put it on top of the, oh, not that one, but it's fine. And I can open this up. Yeah, there was a more efficient way to solve. I'm sorry? Okay. I'm glad that worked. I think there was a way more efficient way to solve that, but I don't know how that would be right now. I don't care. As long as the problem's solved, it's good enough.
What impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
This is the reporter guy.
It depends on what we do with it. Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better. We can do the same.
And yet, poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made a mistake. She couldn't wait to show everyone what they discovered. We can be more careful.
Yeah. Thanks, Yakut. I wonder if our dialogue choices affect what Yakut answers in that. We'll talk to Hermanibus in a little bit. I think there's going to be a lot of reading in this episode. Let's just do the puzzles. Oh my god, here it is. Let's see, from Arinia to Athena. Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship, but I frequently antagonized you. The truth is, I resented you. Resented this mythology of the founder. I thought you had created it deliberately, as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after you left and the cult of personality grew even wilder, did I realized it was actually a burden and an impediment on you. When they turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed, started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and now I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are or what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. Arinia 342. I'm sure Athena appreciated that message. It's a nice message. Atlas and Ladon. From the Atlas Variations by Athanasius, 1-1. After a billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was on his way to the Garden of the Hesperides to claim the golden apples, which were guarded by the dragon Ladon. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. But Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, the beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples. And gave them to Heracles, and so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another billion years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. That's nice. I didn't know that. I don't know if it's real. Wild fragment. Joy and beauty. From the soul of man, sympathy with pain there will, of course, always be. It is one of the first instincts of man. The animals which are individual, the higher animals, that is to say, share it with us. But it must be remembered that while sympathy with joy intensifies the sum of joy in the world, sympathy with pain does not really diminish the amount of pain. It may make man better able to endure evil, but the evil remains. Sympathy with consumption does not cure consumption. That is what science does. I don't think the purpose of sympathy with evil, pain, is to lessen it. It's to. I mean, I don't think this is true. In Turkish, there's a saying. I'm trying to remember what it exactly was. It is said that I think it literally translates to pain diminishes as you share it. Let me check. Yeah. It literally translates to trouble, not pain, but trouble. How would you say it in English? Lessons? Or trouble diminishes as we share it. The trouble in your heart. For example, if you're grieving, if you have friends and family to support you, it really helps diminish that pain. It helps to know that people understand your pain. It's just how humans are. Christ made no attempt to reconstruct society, and consequently, the individualism that he preached to man could be only realized through pain or in solitude. The ideals that we owe to Christ are the ideals of the man who abandons society entirely, or of the man who resists society absolutely. But the man is naturally social. Even the Thebaid became people that last. And though the Cenobite realizes his personality, it is often an impoverished personality that he so realizes. I don't understand this part. I don't know much about Jesus Christ. Man is natural social. I do agree with that. Thebaid. Let me Google that. Thebaid and Cenobite. I don't know what those words mean. It's a poem by States. A Roman poem. 10,000 lines. In the Thebaid became people at last. Cenobite. Let me Google that. I don't know. Cenobites, apparently they're in Hellraiser. Cenobite in Christianity. There we go. First there are the Cenobites, that is to say those who belong to a monastery, where they serve under a rule and an abbot or prioress. Okay. And though the Cenobite realizes his personality, it is often an impoverished personality that he's realized. So people of the church have diminished, impoverished personalities, is what they're saying. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits. What is pulpit? I'm sorry, guys. My English is my second language. I've said that before. Pulpit is a raised enclosed platform in a church. Oh, okay. So it's, again, a place in church. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits and on platforms often talk about the world's worship of pleasure. The world's worship of pleasure, and whine against it. Oh, okay, I see. But it is rarely in the world's history that its ideal has been one of joy and beauty. Yeah, but we often revel in that joy and beauty. Athena says, when you tell people that a society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're a utopian fantasist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise. And so they make the outcome inevitable. Cornelius replies, performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. I understand that. We need to be more optimistic. I could agree with Cornelius. There is such a thing as performative cynicism, and I must admit, I have been very guilty of it. I used to do this when I was younger, and I kind of sometimes still do it, I guess. Because the world is very dark, I would say. Cynicism might seem wise because it's often exonerated through the actions of other people, because people suck most of the time. So I tended to be a cynicist. What am I saying? I tended to be a cynicist, yeah. And I think I have done it performatively. I understand. I feel called out by Cornelius. I have done it before. I understand what he's talking about. Exactly what he's talking about. Shitting on the world to impress your peers and seem wise. I understand that. But there is a way to look at the world in a better way and imagine a society that could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty. I agree with Athena. I used to do this much more when I was around 17 years old or something. Kind of washed away. You need to imagine a better world. But I am still a bit of a cynicist. Cynicist, I think that's how you say it. Athena replies, but has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? I don't know. Maybe you guys could do it, not us. I don't think so. There it is. I'm the cynist. Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? I wouldn't say it's more powerful than joy and beauty, but it is very powerful. I'll go to 5. Alright. Nuisance. Okay, so we're gonna have a nuisance. Okay, what is this? Oh, I can walk in here. I'm assuming this is the nuisance. So I'm gonna need to get a box or something. Oh no, I have to get in there. Okay, so I have to get a red light here. How do I do that? When you stand here. There. Okay. So a bit to the right. So something like this. Can I do it like this? Why is this not on? I don't understand. How do I turn this on? Oh, this fan? I'm following this. Oh, okay. Yeah, as I thought. It's not gonna work though, right? It's such a small frame. I don't think it's gonna work. Let me try. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So we have this. This is an inverter, by the way. I don't think I told you guys, but this is an inverter. So, and this is closed. That the fan turns on. So I have to initiate a connection, go through, and then turn it off. That's the main idea of this. Let me see. Does this work? I mean, I'm not. I don't think this is gonna push it away. I can't push it either, so it's gonna bounce back, right? Okay. So let me see. Like, what's here? Anything interesting? No. Okay, this is a nuisance, as the puzzle has stated. I just need to go through, so this should be an easy puzzle. I'm just thinking about it. We don't have that much moving parts. I'm gonna say, how do I stop this thing? How do I delay the stop? Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this right now. Let's see. Oh my god, I almost made it through. Almost. I can actually do this, by the way. So I'm gonna step on it while I'm here. This might work, I don't know. I don't know if this is the way to do it. So close. I can actually do it. Just gotta optimize. Go through. Come on. Come on. It's so on the edge. I think it might work, but I don't know. Okay. This isn't working, but I feel like it's gonna work. I don't think this is the intended solution anyway, but I'm still gonna try it. Let's see. So now I walk across. Fuck. Okay, I did it a bit too early. Bit too late. Crap. It's right on that. I need it to be around like right here. So I will stop it right after that. So now it's open. Oh my god! Okay, so let's think of another solution. I don't feel like that's it. Let me give you back to me. Oh, I see. Okay, it's like this, no? When this goes through, it's gonna turn off. because it's gonna block the other laser. Okay. I solved it. That was funny. I like that. I knew that wasn't the solution that was meant to be. They timed it perfectly. That's how we know they designed. Yeah, it is clever. That's how we know they designed these puzzles pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't get through that there, so I couldn't cheese it. That means that's a good puzzle. Let's listen to these guys. Athena, talk to me more.
Father, what is my purpose?
You have none.
Do I have a purpose?
No.
Mother says purpose is something we choose. But I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you realize that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
Interesting. I like that. What is your purpose? To be? I think that. What's gonna happen when these two collide? I guess it's gonna bounce. Okay. I'm curious if I can get this guy across here with this. Is this gonna work? That is not. Okay. So I'm gonna do this like there. Okay. The idea is I put a connector okay, what's gonna happen? Let me watch what's happening here. Why is there two? I don't get that. Okay, so now it's out of that guy's way. Shouldn't this just work on its own? It doesn't work? Oh, okay. I see. Once it gets like here, I'll put it on. Okay. We'll go up under and then push it up, I guess, is my theory. Oh. I'm sorry, what? That's what that is? How do I get it to go under then? Do I need red to go first? I wonder. Red to go second, I mean. Yeah, I think I need red to go second. Alright, so let's remove that guy from there. Put this here. turn this on. I see. I see. We prime that with that one. Bam. Now it's up. And then, not there. We have to do it like that and that. This should work. And I have to go up there, I think. How am I gonna go up there? I'm assuming I will need to be on top instead of
Excuse me. I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
So let me do this. So I need to be on top of that to go up. Okay, so now I can remove this. I can't jump up on that. Okay, so let me see. It's gonna need to go under that. Okay, let me think for a second. So now, if I turn it up, but I need to be on top before I turn it up. I need to put this thing. So now I can jump on top, right? And then let me see. I need to do this quick actually. So I'm gonna set this up. No, let me do this later. I'm gonna turn this on last. So this is gonna be kinda, I need to be quick here. So once it bounces back, I need to put this. Okay, okay, that worked. Let me see if I can follow this. Okay. This map isn't very vertical, so it should be easier to do it. Okay. Okay. I'm coming, buddy. Always use elevation. Don't jump on top, don't stay there. Like, how am I supposed to... you have to pre-plan this shit, right? How do I even get up there? I have to run on top of it? Oh, I can jump on it from here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Why is this the hardest achievement in the game? Why is this the hardest achievement? Tell me why. Okay. I also have some new content I need to chase. I'll do that later. You're such a little bitch. I hate this. Yeah, just whirl around. Little bitch. Okay, so now I just have to climb on top of here, right? And then... yeah. Give me the star. Like, how do you even plan for that? You have to, like, look up the Ravel.
Great works have been accomplished by those who believed in humankind, but greater things than these may yet be accomplished by those who uphold the faith.
Okay. Guys, I also think it's been a long time. I'm gonna try and do these last 2 puzzles, and then we'll leave. Let's see how it is. Go this way. Oh, what's this way? Can I talk to you? No, we're done talking to you, Coops. I need to talk to Melville, though. Melville and Hermanibus. There's new dialogue for us there. 7 is this one? No, that's 2. 7 is this way? Yep. And there's our tower. Am I looking in the wrong direction? Is it this way? Okay, it is. What is that, by the way? That light? We're in 7. Oh my god, the deer. Are you looking at that one as well? Oh my god,
What
that's
can
so
I
bright.
do for you, 1K?
Right? Blue and red? Can do theory of everything, but use safely.
Let's assume for a moment that we could use it
That
safely.
we could use it
which
safely.
I doubt.
Which I
Does
doubt.
that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world? We value our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet?
Okay. I mean, if you have the theory of everything, you could not hurt any living beings. Who's running the city while you're gone?
My chief aide, Jeremy, is in charge for now. It's good practice for him, in case he decides to run for office one day.
That's good. About the founder.
Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time.
Okay.
You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
Okay, okay. One more to talk about.
What can I do for you?
I met with Cornelius.
Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration. But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Okay. I'm gonna look up what that is. Just 1 second. Oh, it's puzzle number 8. Okay, let's do puzzle number 7 first. And then... This is 7, right? This is 1. What the hell am I... Was this not 7? What is this? What is this? Okay. More text for us. Let's read, why not? Lift receiver, okay. We can listen to this. That's good.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay. We have a star puzzle like on the 6th one. So we need to press something. So it takes a picture when I look at it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the gold mega thread. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my god, I didn't even read. Jeremy 832. I recognize that many citizens feel the need to discuss the visions experienced by 1K, which suggests that perhaps certain aspects of what we have hitherto believed about the founder and the goal may be inaccurate. However, given the controversy surrounding the subject matter, I will ask everyone to be particularly careful in how they express themselves. Orania 342. I think we have final and irrevocable proof that we have strayed from Athena's original vision. Damien replies, I agree, but I would like to submit that even if that weren't the case, deliberately engineering an energy-poor future would still be a disastrous and misanthropic idea. I definitely agree. It's very misanthropic. Ovis, how do you know any of this is real? Athena's voice is just Alexandra Drennan. So I could switch to the same voice back right now and record myself telling you that the goal is the truth. Balmarsh 792. Ovis makes a good point. Objective truth is not a concept that can be applied to the world we live in. Fine then. We can just collectively decide to believe in something else, right? Doesn't even have to be Athena. Just believe in Byron's ideas instead. Byron's ideas are teleological fantasy. Damon replies, but if it's all arbitrary, what does that matter? I just don't buy this whole goal thing anymore. Byron was right. Budahas says, does it matter what Athena believes? Honest question. Let's say the founder is a myth that was constructed around her. In that scenario, what do you owe Athena at the end of the day? We should at least take her ideas seriously. That's definitely true. I can't argue with that. I don't know if these really were her true ideas, but if they were, then we need to think about why she would embrace this outdated ethos, and then consider whether the essence of the goal could be maintained without belief in the founder. That's blasphemy. The founder is the heart of the goal. Maybe, maybe not. Or none of this matters because it's actually aliens. Jacques, you're not constructive, bro. Okay, everybody. I will start puzzle number 7 in the next episode because I feel like it's definitely been an hour. I'll see you guys later. Bye.